name's Rachel. I'm the manager of this restaurant on this very busy Saturday night. How can I help you? Hi, so we're a party of 12 and the hostess is wanting to split us up into 10 and then 2 and seat the 2 people, but then have the other 10 wait. It makes no sense. Right, because that's exactly what's happening right now. Okay, I see right here that you have a reservation for 2, but you're wanting to make it a reservation for 12 and these are all 10 of your other friends. Is that correct? Yes, see, you get it. So we're not going to have a reservation for tonight for 12 people. Unfortunately, that does take some planning, but we do have one of our private dining area rooms open. We did have a last minute cancellation if you would like your group to go in there. A private dining area for the 12 of us? Yes, we would love that so much. Thank you. I love getting the manager. Perfect. I will go have the contract all drawn up. So there is a $3,500 food and beverage minimum. That deposit will be due right now before you go and sit down. There is a room rental service fee. I'm going to need to go see what that is. It'll probably be around $1,000. And then there is the service fee and 20% gratuity added onto that. So will that be cash? Will that be card? What? No, what are you talking about? $3,500 food and beverage minimum and then a service fee? No, we don't want any of that. We just want the 12 of us to be able to sit down and eat. Okay, well, we do not have that for tonight. The 2 of you are more than welcome to dine in your original reservation, but the other 10 will have to leave or come up to the front and wait. So, is there anything else that you need from me? Fine, well, we'll dine here, but we are not tipping. Well, I'm sure your dining experience will reflect you yelling you're not going to tip in the middle of this restaurant. The 10 of you can follow me up to the front. Hi, I'm the manager on duty tonight. What seems to be the problem with your reservation, ma'am? Well, first off, it's my birthday, so this is a very special occasion for tonight. Congratulations on having a birthday. Yes, we all around you do have them as well. So once again, how can I help you, ma'am? What seems to be the issue? When I called the other day, the hostess said that she would be able to make an exception for us. We have a party of 20, and now you're splitting us up into 2 tables of 10 with different servers. It makes no sense. Yes, ma'am, and as she stated on the phone to you, we are not able to accommodate a party of 20. We are able to accommodate 2 parties of 10. Again, we've done this multiple times for people, and we've actually surprisingly never had any issues until now. So I'm going to ask you one more time, because I know that she told you on the phone we couldn't do what you're asking. So what seems to be the issue right now? A private dining area was never offered to us, but we want to do that for tonight. We have a party of 20 people. Why would we want to be in the main restaurant when we could be in our own room? We don't have any private dining rooms available for tonight. But it's my birthday and I'm the hostess, so I want to be able to walk around, be able to see, talk to all of my 20 friends at the same time. I don't want to be divided. I understand, but even with the way that the private dining rooms are set up, you wouldn't be able to sit down and still be able to see and talk to all 20 people. You're more than welcome, though, to go back and forth from table to table and talk whatever you want to do. But again, the grace period on your reservation is coming to an end, so you are going to need to decide, are you going to sit down or are you going to leave? Because I know for a fact the hostess gave you all the information, and we're not going to keep going back and forth on this really busy Friday night. So which option would you like? Fine, I guess we'll just have to play musical chairs even though it's my birthday and this was really important to me, but whatever. You are a grown woman acting like this. If you have any issues, please come talk to me. Please don't talk to the server about them. Please don't talk to the hostess about them. Please come get me directly and I will be handling you for the rest of the night, okay? And happy birthday. Hi, I'm not only the manager but also the owner. What seems to be the problem today? It's really not a big deal, but it just says on your menu that there are free refills for drinks and she charged us for refills. Okay, were you charged refills for, let's see what it says. Were you charged refills for sodas, lemonades, water, any of those? Were you charged? No, but it doesn't say anywhere that those rules only apply to a specific part of the menu. Well, as you can see, we have 2 different menus here. We have our cocktail menu, which has all of our beer, any alcoholic beverage, we have it on a specific menu. And then we have our food menu that at the very bottom has the drinks. So you did not order off of this menu, you ordered off of this menu. Thus why the rules of this menu would not apply to this menu, correct? Well, no, that doesn't make sense. And that's not how it works. At the bar that we go to right by our house, they always give us free alcoholic beverage. Which bar is that? I would love to know the business model that they have of how they're making money, just giving away free alcoholic beverage refills. What's the name of it? Honestly, I don't even know. It's one down the road and it's usually like bottomless mimosas, so I don't know. Okay, yeah, so then your check is good to go. Are there any other questions, any other things that we need cleared up that we're a little bit confused about? No, it's fine. Here, just run the card. Yeah, have a great night. See you folks later. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Nah, dude, honestly, the audacity of some people just never ceases to amaze me, and I love that they don't fight back whenever I say I'm the owner. So anytime you have a customer like that, you come and grab me, and I will deal with it. Thank you, you are the best. Sorry it took so long. What was Jessica saying to you, by the way? Nothing at all. She was just welcoming me to the team and saying how she's happy I'm here. A little word of advice, if you're gonna befriend the servers, definitely watch out for Jessica. What are you talking about right now? Jessica just helped me out significantly. Well, what did she help you out with? I'm training you. Nothing. Honestly, it doesn't matter. Can we just get back to training? The restaurant's gonna open any second now. Okay. One thing about Jessica is she is so far up Mike's ass that she literally will get you in trouble for anything. So just watch out. But look, I know you've said you worked in a restaurant before, but there's a lot of different dynamics that kind of go on here. And one thing is for sure that you need to watch out. Watch out for what though? You're the one that's giving me wrong information trying to get me fired. Jessica's sleeping with Mike. So she gets whatever she wants all of the time. All I'm saying is just to watch out because she's a snake. You know what? Yeah, I quit. I'm not working at this restaurant. Y'all are freaking insane. This is too much for me. Yeah, I'm leaving. Oh, you're gonna leave? Okay, well, yeah. Say hi to Mike for me and don't let the door hit you on the way out. No wonder the turnover rate at this restaurant is so high. All this gossip on just day one. I told you from the beginning that this would not be your first day. So I'm glad you ended up figuring that out. Yeah, freaking goodbye. Hi ladies, my name is Alicia. I'm the manager here for tonight. What seems to be the issue? So it's very obvious there's some kind of a mix-up at the hostess stand and we are getting blamed for it. We already have our drinks. We're sitting here minding our own business. That's not our problem. It doesn't seem like it's a mix-up or some confusion. It seems like you blatantly stole somebody else's reservation. You can't force us to leave. We are a party of two under Jones. It's a very common name. That's not our fault. Okay, so just leave us alone and let us finish our dinner. You're right. I'm not going to force you to leave in the middle of this restaurant on a very busy Friday night, but after you finish your drinks and after you enjoy your meal, you will be banned permanently and indefinitely from this restaurant. So I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your night, but we will never be seeing you here ever again. You can't ban us from here. Isn't that some kind of unlawful harassment? Yes, ma'am, businesses do have the right to refuse service, and we will not be serving you here anymore. We are on about a 2-month waiting list to even get in to eat at this restaurant. So yes, this is not something that we tolerate at all and nothing that we will continue to tolerate in the future. So I hope you have a once-in-a-lifetime dining experience because it will be once in a lifetime. Hi, can you send someone over here to please clean off our table? Hi, ma'am. Yeah, that table just left a few seconds ago. Did the hostess seat you here? Yes, the table is completely filthy and there's still a check on the table. This is our table. What is this mess? The hostess stand up front. She does control all of the seating arrangements, so you are going to need to go back up there and talk to her, put your name on the list, and I don't know what you're talking about, but this is the table that our family's going to be dining in and paying money to be in this restaurant, so I'd appreciate it if you could clean it up for us. Once again, you do need to go back up to the front, put your name on the list and wait. There is a wait right now. It is 30 minutes to an hour, but she will be more than happy to accommodate. No, that's not how this is gonna work. My family's been coming here for a really long time. We always sit in this exact table because it's right by the window. It's not too close to the bathroom. It's right there by the kitchen where we can still smell kind of what's going on. It's just, this is the table to be at, and we want to be sitting in this table and it's open. So can you clean it or no? You don't get told no often, do you? But yes, just like all the other adults, you're gonna have to go wait up at the front, or you're more than welcome to wait in the bar. You're encouraging me to go sit at the bar when this is a family restaurant and there will be children dining at this table, and you're saying that we should just go sit at the bar? Isn't that like illegal or something? I cannot believe you would be suggesting that right now. Your voice is getting louder and louder as this conversation's going on, and it's drawing a lot of attention, so I'm sure the manager will be over here any minute. and I'm just gonna sit here at this really disgusting, filthy table and wait for service. Hi, yes, I am the manager. We can all hear you in this restaurant. You're gonna need to leave. Let's go back up to the hostess stand and we can figure it out there. That is so rude. This is an open table and we're sitting here. You need to mind your business. Yeah, I don't usually intervene because I know that the staff can handle these situations by themselves, but this has escalated too much, and if you don't leave, it's going to be considered trespassing. So rude. I've never been treated like this ever. Well, clearly you need to be treated like this a little bit more often if you think you can throw a temper tantrum.